Beyond the silence, where echoes are timeless, there's a place that we can find, where visions are perfect and wishes are certain, the conscious evolution of mankind. All rise. Do you?
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
And we are live, Bob. It's time for another episode of Action Racing Series Watch Party.
We're live. We're dangerous. We're live.
That's right. Is my mic working? Do you know? Let's see.
Yes, it's working.
I hear it. Yep. Okay, so I'll cut that off. I just know as soon as I stop checking, that problem will start cropping up again. Well, we had.
I just muted it out too, so hopefully you'll stay active.
Yeah, right. Maybe somebody out there in the audience can tell us. Appreciate you guys being there. Appreciate it, Bob. Appreciate you showing up again for the watch party.
Hey, I had my Geritol this evening. I'm good to go. That's Rob good. I'm getting the punches in before Rob does. He's out here in the chat, throwing zingers, so I'm just beating him to it.
That's funny. Well, I also appreciate Smiley being there. Hey, Smiley, hey, what's going on? He's out there. And yeah, especially the audience and the drivers that are with the series. We definitely appreciate you guys as well. You guys are the real stars out there. You know what we do here at the watch party? Thursday night was a race at Talladega. We'll get to that and we'll feature that race and take a look at that replay to see what all happened. A lot of times whenever we're racing, we don't see what's going on because we're just right there. Nope. Just right there through our windshield.
It's very interesting to watch it afterwards. It's a whole different view from the windshield of the truck.
Right. And if you're like me, I don't watch the replay until the watch party. And then some of this stuff surprises me. I'm like, I thought that might have been what happened. I'm not sure.
In other words, did I do that? Sort of like Steve Urkel,
Exactly. Before we
hold my beer and watch this,
Yeah. Before we get to the feature, Talladega Superspeedway, I want to make sure I give a shout out to the leagues that a lot of our drivers race in, as well as the Action Racing Series. Rubbin's Racing Online and also One Rebel Racing. They race on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. You'll have to check their schedule because they seem to move around every now and then. I know RROL, they were at Vegas on Tuesday night. I think Dana Van Meter came in second in that one of the superstars we have.
Mr. DVM.
The DVM, exactly.
That's
right. So if you want to check them out, make sure you go to iRacing and look at search the league section there and see if you can find Rubbin's Racing Online and apply. Just hit the apply button and they'll wave you through. You'll see a lot of the Action Racing Series drivers out there, and so you could be racing with them there also. Because I know some people, we only race on Mondays and Thursday nights, and some people like to race every night. And so that's the way to get your fix in, right, Bob?
That's too much fix for me. A little much. I got to get up, move around. These old bones. I can't sit all the time.
I hear you.
Use it or lose it. I'm trying to keep using it.
You trying to lose it? What? If you're not using it?
I'm trying to use it, and no comments from the peanut section over there, Robert.
Also, One Rebel Racing Motorsports. That's one of them you need to search there on iRacing. You got to type it in, the whole thing. One Rebel Racing Motorsports. Apply there, and they'll help wave you through so that you can race with them as well on their schedule.
Yeah, that could be a tongue tire. Say that for 3 times without messing it up.
Yeah, try to spell it right.
One Rebel Racing 3 times fast.
But yeah,
might be a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. Especially if you started drinking already.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you wouldn't do nothing like that.
Oh heck no! You know better than that.
Nah.
But yeah, check them out. They're always looking for good candidates, good drivers out there,
group of guys.
And it's
just
fun.
Wish I had more time to race with them.
Yeah, it's fun to be out there. I did mention that we race on Monday nights, Bob. What happens on Monday nights?
We go left and right on Monday nights, and some people, rather go left all the time, but we try to mix it up and see what their right-hand talents are, right turn talents are. But we have the GT3 series on Monday nights, and we open the race server up at 7:30. It's open for 2 hours. We'll have a practice session, from I think it was 40 minutes, and then a 10-minute qualifying session. And then we run into an hour race, and you're more than welcome to join that as well. We raced at Brands Hatch this past week, and the next one coming up is going to be okay. These are tongue twisters for me because I'm not from over there, Hockenheim, but it was a Germany racetrack, and we'll do a practice session on Sunday night for 2 hours at 7:30, and anybody's welcome to join and come out. And it'll be an open test session.
Yep, and Brands Hatch was awful good to Billy Sigmund this week. He brought home another victory.
Yeah.
Brought home another victory there.
Yep.
And Bob, you were right out front from the very beginning.
Yeah, did I sit on a pole on that thing? I don't remember. I think I did, but yeah, ran good for a while, and led a little bit, and then Billy led, and then I got sideways in one of them turns, and that he got away. So, and if you notice, I'm driving from the view there. You can see the back of my car. I was driving the flamethrower car.
The McLaren.
Yes, sir, the McLaren.
That's
one
of
Robert's favorite car.
Yeah, that's Robert Goddard's car.
Yeah, every time you let off of it, you can see the flames there. But, to me, that car worked the best for me on that track. Of course, Billy, he's driving one of them that night. And there goes Sir Pritchard and the BMW. Good to have him back out there with us. His work schedule has interfered a little bit with his racing with us, but he comes out when he can. We're glad to have him.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And if you go to iRacing and you go over to the league section and search for leagues, and you can search for Action Racing Series, hit that apply button. We'll wave you through. Come out there and race with us on Monday nights as well as Thursday nights for the Oval Series. But yeah, we run road racing to GT3s. And also the oval racing. Right now we are driving the trucks for the oval racing. And there's been some rumblings about racing some late models here on another night. So we'll see.
Yeah.
See if we can get that kicked off for the next season.
Well, I think it's a good possibility. I think the idea is a pretty good idea, and I think most folks would support that.
Yeah. And they're talking about the late models, and so everybody loves driving the late models on those short tracks. But yeah,
I
here.
got to give a shout out to my paint scheme there. That's the Martini sponsorship car, and I have a gentleman, Mr. Mike Terwingler. Did I pronounce that right? I have a hard time pronouncing his name, but I've known him for quite a while. And Terwilliger. See, I'm just a dumb country boy. I can't talk.
I wouldn't say dumb.
He goes by Irish. That's his. He likes the football team. But anyway, he does all my paint schemes and does an awesome job. He sent me an email today talking about the Corvette, the C7. He'd been playing with that a little bit, and he really liked that car. So he done sent me an email. He painted me one of those up. So I had to get.
So you thinking about maybe Corvettes on next season?
I don't know. I haven't. I drove that car once before, and it's fast and it's fun. Maybe we might look at doing a Corvette league. Just run that car in the league and see what they think.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not married to the GT3s. We're just trying.
No.
Yep. So
mix it up a little bit. Some people get a little tired of the same running, and I like trying a few different things, and it just brings the talent and makes everybody show their talent. That they can adjust to something different.
That'd be awesome.
So yeah.
But yeah, congratulations to Billy Sigmund.
Yes, sir.
He
the man.
Yeah, he brought it home. That's for sure.
Yeah, I had a good run going, but bobbled in a turn. He got close, so I let him by, and then I do the brain fade and spin sideways and lose some track time. But that's racing.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good race.
My Geotol might have been a little low that night, so that might have been the problem.
And Brands Hatch, that was like a short track compared to some of the tracks that we race.
It was. There wasn't much rest time on that one. There was turns every time you turned around. You had to go left or right.
Yeah, mostly right turns. I mean,
Yeah.
it seemed like I was turning right. Like every turn was right. I was like, can we just make a left turn here somewhere? Just wasn't happening.
Well,
But yeah.
you look at the next track coming up down there in the Hockham Ring. That's got some good turns in it too, so it'll be a good track. Challenging.
Awesome. Yep. Congratulations, to Billy.
Yes, congratulations. We're
That whole
looking
field-
for Mr. John Bateman to return.
John Bates.
Oh, yes, John Bates.
Yeah, he's been taking a little vacation, hasn't he?
He has.
Well, I don't. Right now, he's just moving down the standings. That's last season's champion. Billy's he's cementing that
Rose to
championship.
the top. Yeah.
Oh, he is cementing that championship for sure.
I
That was
mispronounced his name. I know some Batemans. That's why I said Bateman.
now. I think that was race 8 of 12. So
Yes, it
yeah,
was.
so we are getting close to the end of the season. So if Bob's going to challenge Billy, he better get out there and do it.
Mm. Well, I'll do the best I can. You know,
Bob's
what
always
little I
fast
got to
out
work
there.
with.
Bob is always fast. Now let's talk
Mm.
a little bit about
Tally.
the
Little tally.
Talladega. Talladega was pretty.
Talladega.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I love super speedways. I understand that you can run into some bad luck running out front, and but golly, it's so fun to be there. It's so fun to be there and to get there. and
It's fun to
race
start there, but staying there—that's the hard part.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I did want to give a shout out to Dana Van Meter because we had a practice race. It was a 30 lap race at Talladega that's open to the public. We had we had 38 entries that came out there. We ended up starting with like 27 people on the track, and and at the very end of that race, Dana took home a victory, and he was. I said
He was elated.
yeah, he was elated. He was like, "I won one! I won one!" So I want to make sure everybody knows DVM took home a victory in one of the Action Racing Series races. Right there.
Anytime he shows up on the track, he is subject to taking the thing to the finish line.
Absolutely,
Very competitive, very good driver, very clean, good driver.
he did great. He did great. And I appreciate everybody showing up for those practice races. It really does highlight the talent to a lot of people who may be prospective members. And coming out there it's a blast, especially when you know that nothing's really on the line here. I can just go out there and race with everybody.
Yep.
Oh.
I just want to do a shout out. We had someone in this race that hadn't raced with us in a while, and used to be my team captain over at NASCAR 2003. Johnny Fingers, Johnny Doucette, call him Fingers. So I was the 13 truck, and he was sort of my mentor over in 2003, and he showed up and raced with us last night, and it was great to see him again.
It sure was.
He's a hoot, I tell you.
When I saw
Nice
him,
guy.
when I saw him connect while we were out there practicing, I was like, I can't believe this. It's Johnny Doucette. I love to watch everybody connect. Don't get me wrong, but it's been a long time since we had talked to Johnny. It was really good to have. It was almost like he never left because he was right there cutting jokes and doing all that stuff. And
that's Johnny. He's a good guy. He's one that helped me get my triples set up. And I put it together, and he talked with me on the phone and got them things up and running. And so, knock on wood, no trouble with him yet. So, but, he's a great guy. I hope to see him again soon.
Absolutely. Yep. And hopefully he will come out there with us and race with us more often. But and also I do need to mention that if you want some, I got this new T-shirt at the merch store. It says official Action Racing Series driver. So we want to meet people. We're right now we're in the beginning planning stages of doing some meeting over at the Bristol Motor Speedway for the September race. So if you're out there and you want to hang out, then by all means meet us out there at the Bristol race. We're trying to set that up right now, and it would be great to see everybody out there, especially you guys who are race with us, because a lot of times with this online racing, you don't actually meet the people face to face. So this is a chance for us to meet up, and it gives us a reason to meet up. You know, we all love racing, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was just saying something. Maybe we need to encourage the guys when they're on Discord, you know, is get them a camera and flip their cameras on when we're on Discord talking. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
That way we watch them when they cringe when someone runs into them or they run over somebody.
Well,
see their facial expressions.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't do that because I use VR. So
that's how you look okay. Look like some space alien with your headgear on.
So what do you think, Bob? Are we ready to kick off this watch party?
Fired up.
Let's go on down to the track. I'll lock up the doors here real quick, make sure nothing is missing when we come back. And and we will start this watch party off. We've got the trackside stage set up at the top of the stadium seats up down there. So let's see how that works out for us. Hopefully I can get all the buttons right and get us started. But I'll meet you down there, Bob.
See you there.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got it working.
That it does.
What is that on the loudspeaker right now? Holy mackerel. This is pretty high up here.
It is. But it's just
look at the track behind us.
I know, but I'm all thrown off the wall comment here. I feel like the Jetsons here, like this thing's going to take off any minute, you know, and fly around the track.
Yeah, it does sort of feel like the Jetsons little spaceship thing.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we need to get that sound to go with it.
Yeah. Well, we were at Talladega. Yes, we were. 2.66 miles. One of the fastest tracks that we are on in these trucks. And when we rolled in, when we rolled in here, Kent Hunley up there, you can see he's at 275 points. Stephen Gibson's right behind him at 229 points.
That was fun last night, man.
So
God, Erickson's here. How are you feeling, bud?
I'm down there at 123 points. I'm nowhere in the hunt.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
I got 3 surgeries to do.
And let me see. Dana Van Meter is right now in the third, rounding off the podium.
Yeah, and then there's Scott Erickson and what was that? Cody?
Yep, Cody Hunley.
It's hard for me to see it from here. Yeah, Cody Hunley.
Bart Hope.
Yeah.
Yep. But so there's still a lot of movement that could happen on this. This is going to be our 9th race of the season of 12. So Kent's trying to solidify his place at the top, I think, here. I think he's almost got it. I'm not saying we need to give up.
Maybe he needs to set out 1 or 2 races. Let some guys catch up some points, you know.
Right?
Or he probably set out 2 races and to go home with a trophy anyway with that lead.
He could.
Yeah.
But he's no slouch, though.
No.
He comes out there and he races from the time he starts to the time the race is over. He's out there racing. We sure do appreciate him being out there.
Yes. And he's a very methodical racer. He works on calculating the best strategy as possible.
And I probably
just go fast and pit and get tires.
Yeah, that strategy's not working for me this season. That's for sure.
me neither.
I do want to give a shout out because he's got this driver school thing he's got for iRacing drivers. I think that's what that shot guy that you see on their trucks is all about. I'm not too sure, but I do want to give him a shout out. If you want to go build up your skills, then by all means, look him up. He'll be out there with us racing. Say something to him. We just left the Kansas Speedway where Cody Hunley had taken home the victory there. Rolling into Talladega.
Very competitive race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, every time you get on the racetrack, anybody could do it, but if you do,
Cody.
you're going to earn it.
Yeah, you're going to be racing from the time you start to the time you finish, that's for sure.
I don't think he's in here.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. There's Kent there in the chat. It's driver development, Shockeye Racing.
There you go.
Yeah, look him up. And so we're rolling into Talladega today. The race from yesterday, and then we'll go to Homestead, and then Martinsville, and then we'll finish the season in Phoenix. Finish the season.
And I see where Robert responded to me. I was asking when he's coming back. Mr. Robert Goddard, he's been a regular with us for some time, but he made a move from out west back east, and he hadn't been back with us yet, but he says here he may be back sometime in April, he hopes, and we hope so too.
Yep, for sure. All right. Let's not waste any more time. What do you say we get down there and we start watching this race?
Works for me.
Let me see if I can hit the right buttons to get us there. Boom.
That didn't work.
Oh, no. Here we go. How about that one?
Yeah, there you go. A little drafting going on there.
Yeah, right now they're still practicing. So let's move this on. Who is that that's down there practicing? Is
that looks like Father and...
yeah. That's Kenny.
Yeah.
And is that Kent
and
behind him?
That looks like... I think that's Kent. 12 car?
Yep, 12 car. That's Kent.
Yeah, that's father and son.
Getting that draft down for the race.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and advance this to the race and get this thing started.
All right.
Good lap, Bob. Good up, Buttercup.
Who got that pole position?
I don't know.
That guy.
It's a funny looking truck.
That guy right there in the bucket, number 57, mellow yellow. And on the outside pole, that says 53.
I think everybody was slouching or laying back or something. I felt sorry for him. That's the first pole I've had in a long time and didn't expect it that last
Good luck,
night either. But
Well,
not a bad looking paint scheme.
Heck no.
You can't see that, you're blind.
I'm going to go ahead and pull us off here. Everybody can watch the race.
All right.
And we are ready to start. You know, it's Talladega, man. It is Talladega. It's going to be a great race.
Anything can happen. Pity pole or well earned. Well, I think I earned that one.
Oh, look behind Stephen Gibson. That's at number 13 at Johnny Doucette.
Yes, sir.
Fingers. It's good to see that truck back out on the track.
Yep, he did good qualifying. Qualified fourth.
Thank
There.
you.
If you notice on the back of it says Synergy, that was the name of the race team that he had over at NASCAR 2003, and that was the team that I was a member of. It was a four-car team membership. A lot of fun.
Oh
with
yeah,
guys.
I used to race with you guys. You guys were
Oh,
nothing to. You guys were no slouches
Yeah.
out there for sure.
Yeah, we had some good guys in there. Can't put in there well earned.
Heck
Thank
yeah.
you. It was
Yeah,
a
let's hear it,
surprise.
let's hear it.
I
Come
mean,
on.
There was a pretty good lap. I'm used to thinking I got a good lap, and it shows me on the pole or outside pole. The next thing you know, I get moved down about 7 or 8 positions, and I'm thinking, that wasn't so good after all.
It all
How about
started
that?
out pretty good.
Yeah, that's happened to me more than winning the pole. But anyway, like I said at the beginning of this, I said, I don't like starting up here. But anyway, that's the card I drew. So do the best you can.
Oh,
Good
that
group
was
of
a
guys
pretty
out there.
solid pole, though. You were
It
the only
was.
one in the 0-0s.
Yeah, I come close to breaking out of that. I think it was 53.003?
I'm not sure. And there goes the pace truck.
We're fixing to turn them loose. Yeah, turn the volume back up over here on the other side. I can't hear the cars.
Checker flag. Checker flag. Takes a little bit to get up to speed here.
Yes, it do.
Bob starts us all off.
We got one going up the middle there right off the bat.
Yeah, already making it 3 wide.
That's Mr. Cody.
Cody's settling in behind that 53.
Yes, sir.
Is that Mr. Softy truck right there?
Yeah, right behind Mr. Doucette.
Oh, there you go. Cody's got it up there 3 wide. As I say, 3 wide already. Got the love
Yeah.
short track racing. Yeah,
3 wide.
3 wide already. You're right, Rob.
Thanks, already. You gotta love short tracks. Yeah. All I can think of right now, I'm just gonna stay here on the bottom and never lift. See what happens.
That's it. I'm right there in the middle. You see that Mr. Softy truck? Surrounded by everybody, so there's no way I can do anything to get out of that. Johnny Doucette's in the same situation. And Ivan's right behind me.
That's tough being in the middle.
That 61 just gave Cody a bump to try to pull him out there in the front. And that 34 of Sammy. Oh, into
Man.
Sammy. Sammy came down into the 53 there.
Yep.
Oh,
Turn-
stuff is happening.
Turn across the 53, and then I get into him as well.
You see, Robert says, hold that wheel real tight and close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Yeah.
That will be our first caution. We have 70 laps here. That was lap 3. DVM right there, 27, looking pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, when he come across the 53 right there, he also come across me, and I thought, uh-oh, I hit him, but I was able to continue going in a straight line. So
Oh, I wasn't. I was broken.
Yeah, I was surprised. I figured I'd be spinning in circles and what have you. But
a little early for all that calamity.
The only hit I took was when I hit him with the front end.
Oh, they're getting the earful right now. Just hang
So,
on.
well,
Oh yeah,
I don't know
Mr.
how
Softy's
bad the damage is.
Yeah,
Mr.
that was a
Softy
little
not
bit.
looking pretty good there. Look on that left side.
Look like you missed an offender there.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
I hate to use the fast repair, but it said I had damage, and I wasn't sure if I didn't get it fixed, whether I'd be able to get up to speed,
That's a
maintain
long
speed,
race
keep up with
here.
the pack. So I went ahead and went in, used my fast repair. I turned the tires off, got fuel and fixed, and went back out.
I gotta hand it to Sammy though. I mean, he was just following the guys on the outside,
Yeah.
so he didn't
And
create.
he didn't quite clear the 53 as he came down the track a little bit, and your spotter doesn't tell you that there's someone there until they get up next to your door, and that's hard to figure out at times. I've made the same mistake.
Well, that will help out.
Yeah.
Okay, Cody's out front. Jesse's in second. Who ended up in third up there?
Like showing. Well, no, it's not Steven.
No, Stevens.
Let's see,
That's Donnie Batiste, Kenny Hundley, Wild Thing Bob Williams, Ivan Garcia. We get a chance to rack them up again.
Oh yeah. Maybe we
Now,
can play a little 8-ball this next go around.
Yeah. Now I had to use my fast repair. We only get one fast repairs on these super speedway racetracks.
And I
So-
used mine too.
Yep. So a lot of us are. We are hoping that
To
we have
drive
better
with
luck.
caution.
Yeah.
And not hit anything.
Right. Scott Erickson's in seventh. Stephen Gibson's now in eighth.
Aaron Sarah 9th, Tom 10th, DVM 11th, and I think that was Johnny in 12th.
That's right, Stephen. That was $1 and a fast repair. Had to pit and close the pit. Oh, had to pit in a closed pit to make sure I made it. Gotcha. What he's talking about, if there's anybody who's watching who's not a racer with the Action Racing Series, is we have a prize pool. We collect a quarter for each incident that's tallied by iRacing. So when you make contact, that's 4 incidents. So that's $1 into the prize pool. At the end of the race, half of that prize pool goes to next week's winner. The other half goes to the championship pool, where it gets distributed between the top 3 drivers in the standings.
End of the season, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm with you, Stephen. That old Mr. Softy truck was pretty beat up after that.
It didn't look like I got much damage, but I seen the front buckle a little bit, and I thought, I better go ahead and use it.
You'll see
But
Stevens move back down to 12th.
one of the things I was thinking after that, there was quite a few trucks got tore up, and I said, okay, nobody else has fast repairs, so I'm thinking, I hope everybody is thinking like me. We need to drive clean and not tear the truck up, because if we do, we're out of the race. So
That's it. We don't get any more chances after this one.
I haven't
no,
heard yet, buddy.
so
Let
I
me
think
by.
everybody has to drive a little.
I got wrecked on the beginning of the race.
I wasn't saying
coming,
the
I'm
incident was
coming.
caused by not driving smart, but I'm thinking everybody has to be more cautious now, because you don't have that fast repair, and it happened at lap 4?
Lap 3, yeah.
So, lap 3. So you got a long way to race, and make sure you don't tear up your truck.
That's right. Ooh, Cody, Jesse, Donnie, Kenny, yourself, Kent. That's the high rent district up there. Always fast competitors. Aaron Sayers in 8th. Scott Erickson's in 7th. I did manage to get back out there after my fast repair in 9th. Let's see if there's any more excitement. Green flag, green flag. Trucks are trying to get up to speed here. Getting ready to get up to speed.
Do some more battling.
That's it.
See if anybody's got anything. There's a 7 truck up front.
Yep.
And Jesse.
It's getting a push. He's getting a push from that number 12. And is that, or no, that's 61. That's Jesse. Or 6. Is that 67?
That's 67. That's
067.
067. That's Donnie.
Yeah, that's Donnie.
Jesse got dropped out on the high side back there.
Yep. Kenny's leading that high side up there. Going inside is Aaron Sayer. He's being followed by the DVM. I'm pulling up on that Scott Erickson up there.
Poor old Scott. He's racing injured. He's got a broken hand he's racing with, and he was feeling it after the race was over, and it was still sore with him. But it's good to have him out there.
Absolutely. Got Ivan Garcia right behind me in that 72 truck,
Yes,
McDonald's.
He needs you remember the hamburglar from McDonald's commercials, you know? That would be a neat paint scheme. He needs to do a hamburger paint scheme. And have the hamburger up on the hood. That'd be neat.
Looked like Scott was going to try that outside. Thought better of it and came back down. In this race, a lot of us were in our Discord server for the Action Racing Series. And there was a lot of chattering going on. Did you notice that? Everybody just talking.
Yeah.
I'm going left, I'm going right, I'm going up.
What's that one doing? What's
Yeah.
this one doing?
Yeah. There you go. Robert says to talk to Irish about hooking that up, the Hamburglar.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him about that. And he let's see, what's he driving, a Ford or Chevrolet? I can't tell. Anyway, Mike's got all the tempos, and I'll find out what he's driving, getting to paint one up. I might get him to paint me one up and come out there with it. I don't know. I'm pretty partial to that mellow yellow paint scheme.
That high line is starting to move.
Yep, they're trying to get something going. Everybody line up and stay tucked up with each other, though.
They stuck that 61 of Jesse out there in the middle.
Yeah, they did. He's trying to side draft to be able to stay up with his guys. He's doing a pretty good job. Be by himself.
Yep, I'm up there leading the high side. I've got Fingers behind me and Aaron Sayre behind me and DVM behind him. That's a pretty good group right there on a super speedway. Looks like you and Cody are hooking up. Oh, did you jump up high? You gonna join us up in the top?
Yeah, I'm going high.
There's Bart. in the 18 in the Hooters truck, Bart Hope. Looks like he's going to help that line out. Jesse managed to get back down there in line. Woo!
Easy up there.
That was close.
Yeah.
Fingers got a little sway up there.
Now I'll tell you what. Now Johnny can wheel a truck.
Oh, no doubt.
Been racing a long time.
And look, he's tucked right to my bumper. He's got some help back there. That Aaron Sayre, he is always fast.
Yeah.
I really thought he bailed on me there for a second.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keeps swinging up high.
I know one thing. When you're right on another truck in front of you, it's like racing up against a wall. You can't see nothing in front of you. I think they need to make those spoilers clear so you can see through the windshield of the truck in front of you.
Yeah.
Jesse's right on Donnie Batiste, giving him a good push.
13 laps of 70. Right now I got the camera focused on the most exciting. So if I'm not showing your truck, I'll try to make sure I move it around the track if it doesn't do it automatically. You're probably right. I mean, it's trying to get him an ice cream cone.
Robert, time I need to write it down on sticky notes so I don't forget. You know, yeah, Robert, I got OFD. Not CRS, but OFD.
Ooh,
Heart
look
disease.
Look at that. Jesse's, he is right on the bumper.
Ooh.
Moved right down.
Did get down there.
He took that spot.
There wasn't a whole lot of distance between you and him
Nope.
when you come down.
Nope. I'm sure Donnie didn't appreciate that.
Group.
Yep.
Here comes Johnny Doucette on the high side, trying to get lined up to get a run. Hey, a lot of talent out there.
Whew.
To run that close and that hard.
Yeah, and the whole time that you're doing this, you're just trying to keep it steady, follow your line, don't do anything drastic, and hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully that's enough.
Yeah, the fingers across nothing, hopefully nothing.
Yeah. Fingers is out front. That high line has picked right up. They're trying to move away.
Yeah, I need to pull up a little closer to DVM, but I don't know. Maybe I'm sitting back here trying to be a little conservative. Now, what's this move here?
DVM on the inside.
Yes. What's this move? I'm like, man, where did he get that horsepower to do that?
Did you see? Was that Jesse? That whole pack right there behind. That is one big pack of cars. Look at that track map up there.
Yeah.
All the dots are on top of each other.
That's a blob.
17 of 70.
That's a good view there. You get to see all the trucks on the track and tell how close the competition is, and everybody's in a pack.
Yeah, it's a good sized field.
A few of them may be laying back just a little bit, staying in the draft in case something happens, and they get time to react and maybe miss a big one.
A blob or bob.
I'll let you figure that out.
Some more movement going on.
I think Rob needs to start talking behind the steering wheel instead of being a keyboard bandit, I'm challenging you, Rob. Lost some draft up there.
Yep, somebody's getting hung out. Is that Aaron Sayre?
Yeah. Well, I think at this point, I decided that I wanted to get back in the back because it was just a little dicey.
Yeah, I think Fingers is too.
Fast repair. Yeah, already using the fast repair. I don't want to tear it up right yet. Let me save some.
I've tucked right in behind DVM. I have some good company with that Scott Erickson. Is that? Yeah, it looked like Ivan got up into the.
Got a little door handle exchange there with the 7 truck. I believe that's who it was. Now Ivan's in the middle, so we'll see how quick he goes backwards.
Yeah, Ivan doesn't like to be right there in that middle right now. He's looking for a way up or down. Looks like he's a little wobbly there.
Yeah. I personally would rather go ahead and get in behind somebody and stop the back.
Yep.
Unless I get some help, for too long.
Looks like we got a 3-car breakaway up front.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Gibson back at 14th after his issues there in the beginning. Here comes the pack.
Yes, sir. Somebody jumped up to the high side. That was Ken. Trying to catch some help from those 3 cars behind him. Or truck, excuse me. I'm glad we don't get docked 25 cents every time we say car versus truck.
Oh, I do it all the time. They're all cars to me.
Me too, but that could get expensive if we did that.
You think Think that's something we would want to do, Smiley? What? No way.
That'd have to be one of those competitions between me and you to see how many times we did it.
Aaron sticks it in the middle there.
Yes, sir.
He is making his way to the front.
It's another driver. Don't take
About
for
this
granted,
time. Yeah, he's going to be there.
Oh yeah.
It's lap 23. I think about this time my truck is starting to get hot, starting to overheat. Because I'm staying tucked right under DVM's bumper, man.
Yes, you are.
There's not very much room between us. But Aaron's got a great drafting partner right there with Jesse.
Yes. I hope to meet Jesse one of these days for too long. Means he lives about 9 miles from me. You Georgia boys.
What a drag race this is.
Yeah.
Here comes Scott. He's got to decide which line he wants to help out.
Mm-hmm. If we can get up to your bumper, it'll definitely help the three of you two.
Yep. But he could just as easily drift up to the top and help that line out. Looks like Jesse has backed off a little bit off of Aaron's bumper.
Might have been watching that temperature gauge.
Yep. That is a good possibility.
Ivan's got him a good run going tonight.
Yeah, he is. He's going to help that top line out.
Yep. I'll tell you, I hope I can still wheel a car around on iRacing that good when I'm his age.
Yeah, same here.
For those that don't know it, Ivan is our oldest driver on the track. Heck of a nice guy.
He's a young 79.
Yeah.
How long can these cars run side by side like this? 27 laps of 70.
Well, like they're going to do it for a while. Nobody wants to give up. High side's trying to get a little bit of a run there.
They were starting to get organized. Now look at Scott. Scott is hooked up to my bumper now.
Oh yeah. As you see, started pulling away.
Yep.
A little bit of an edge on the bottom. I'm just sitting back here riding. So, okay, long way to go. Just hang with the front guys. Shake it down when it comes toward the end.
Where's that points leader that we have out there? There he is.
There he is.
He is.
13th.
I think he's trying to stay safe back there.
You know, he's thinking that, and it's not a bad plan of attack.
Oh, I've moved up to the middle lane. My truck was getting
And
overheating.
took the lead. Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
boom.
that was close.
That was close.
Thank you, sir.
That was a light door bang.
Sorry, Scott. Nope. No problem, Jesse. No problem, dude. That was awesome.
It is so much fun. I love this. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Jesse's pushing really good earlier. Thank you.
You led a good many laps. DVM did. I mean, there's quite a few different lead changes.
Lap 30 of 70.
Can't take nothing away from Jesse though. He's hanging in there.
Oh, yes, he
Anytime
is.
he shows up, he's just as tough as the next one when it comes to being competitive.
Looks like Stephen Gibson's starting to make a move.
Yeah, I'm looking for my buddy here. Where's my buddy at?
Fingers?
Yeah, he's running 11th.
There he is.
Yeah.
Pitting it time.
Kenny is going into the pits.
Kenny.
He's not going in by himself. Got 61 going in there at Jesse.
There are quite a few in there with him.
Yeah, he did. Going in there, get their pit
11,
service.
the 61,
The 7, the 18,
7, the whole group.
and the 12.
Yep.
In there and get their pits.
Some
Green flag pit stops. That sort of spreads the field out a little bit.
Ivan, you want to come down?
I'm thinking, okay, I need to try to see if I can take advantage of the draft and try to pull up the leaders up there.
It's we're about at the fuel run right now.
Yeah. Decision to be made of what tires you're going to take, if any.
We had a little bit longer to go since we went into the pits on that first caution.
For repairs, so we had more fuel than those guys did because they didn't have any damage and stayed out.
There's that Bob Wild Thing Williams in fourth place right now.
I got that name from Johnny Doucette, driving the 13 truck. He always nicknamed the drivers that come race on his race team, and that was a handle he gave me, so I just stuck with it. Of course, his name is Johnny Doucette, but everybody calls him Fingers. So, yeah, everybody's got a nickname. If you race around him long enough, he's liable to give you one too.
I've already got action. That's what he calls me all the time. Ivan and Sammy trying to run together.
Hitting this lap. Hitting this lap.
Here we go. Going in.
Quitting, stand by, quitting.
Yeah, we had a good group of racers over there. On Saturday.
42
There we go, going in the pits.
Dude, hitting.
I'll pick this up.
Oh, 50 car.
Yes.
He did not make the pit.
Ooh. And what is that sliding across the track?
It's not
A
good.
fender or a hood?
It's not good.
Mm-mm. Might be the nose.
We're coming in all together here. 57, 87, 42. So one blew up. Yeah. See if we can get out of here before these guys put us lap. Get back on our lap. We are at the halfway point.
I think Scott downshifted or something, and wasn't it? And I'm assuming he wheel hopped, and that's what caused him to spin out.
Looks like Goddard's got it figured out.
Yep.
We are coming back out onto the track. DVM and I are hooked up. Stephen Gibson.
I think if you look back a little bit, there's some more of us ganging up trying to catch up with y'all.
There's Wild
Yeah.
Thing.
Yep.
And Aaron Sayre behind you.
Yep. I think I told Aaron, I said, I need a little help, Aaron, and I believe he dropped back just enough that I caught
He had to go in and
Caught the
serve a
draft.
penalty.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, Steven's the one I asked to back off a little bit, let me catch his draft, and then we came
That's
back
right.
to y'all.
That's right, he's backing off right now.
Yeah, right there. He backed off a little bit, staying in their draft, but he gave me just enough that I could tell it immediately that I picked up his draft. What I was saying a minute ago with Johnny, with the Synergy team, we had a good group of racers. We had Ken Hansen, we had Jason Duffler, and Rick Castle. And I want to tell you something, those combination of drivers were any time, any week, were very competitive and very good racers. I miss them guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I was out there with you.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great team.
Yeah.
I was on the Team Pony Express, so I didn't have any slouch with that Sean.
No. Nope.
Me and Nick, Sean, Nick, and Dan Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Fleck, Sean Reap, Dan
Yeah.
Jones. That was Pony Express.
Yeah, we had set up, if we had teams, we had different channels. We could go to team channel or stay on the main channel, and we could talk amongst each other and really talk about the other drivers in.
That's one of the things that Johnny was talking about last night. He didn't feel like he had to mute himself. He was able to able to talk, and not worry about somebody penalizing him for saying something that wasn't supposed to be said.
Yep. Very true. Of course, we don't talk bad, about folks, but we voice our opinions on some things.
Yeah, the heydays is right, got it.
Yep. Well, that's where I cut my teeth sim racing, was over there at at FSB racing for about 3.5 years, so I jumped over here to this. And since I've been over here, there's nothing on my computer from NASCAR 2003. It's all been deleted. It's like when you go out racing, you don't go back.
We are out front, the four of us,
Yep.
trying to
Yep,
break away.
Steve and help me get caught up, and me and him are catching back up to y'all. Look at that softy truck.
There's DVM. That's what he sees.
Steve, as much as I like jibber jabber, would have to kick me.
Yeah, you'd. Oh, that's Steven Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an entirely different league. It was not the Action Racing Series.
There was no flaming on anybody, period. If you flamed, you got
You couldn't
pulled
even
to the-
question them.
No, you got pulled to the holler. You know what's funny? Now, like right here, if you're watching, I'm only like a .02 second behind Steven, and you know, until I tucked up there to him, that slowed us down until I got back to Steven. And
Oh, yeah.
all four of us picked up speed. So.
Oh yeah, it makes a big difference. It definitely makes a big
But
difference.
now, in the car, it doesn't look like I'm that far away from him. Looks like I'm much closer, but watching it here on the track, that's quite a distance.
Yeah, from your cockpit, this
Yeah,
is
it
the
don't look
distance
like
you
I'm that
see.
far. Yeah.
That's right.
You don't discriminate on anybody. You trash talk everybody.
Wow. There's another
Those
pack.
guys, those guys are trying to play catch up. That's why they're all lined up like they are.
Oh yeah. And they were catching up. There were points that they were organized and they were together and they were catching up.
And we organized a little better and pulled away, and I think they also got to racing each other at one point. At least that was the chatter.
If you look at the track map, there's a reason to sweat. We have 28 laps to go.
Yeah.
They definitely had more cars
Well,
to
they
get
got
there.
6 cars there, but there's a little distance between the 5th and 6th one.
Yeah, they definitely got the numbers.
Oh yeah.
Is that Kent leading the way? Yep,
Yes.
12 car.
Yep.
Cody right behind him.
And Jesse.
Donnie and Bart. And then Kenny.
Yep.
Poor old Ivan out here all by himself.
Yes, sir.
That is a sinking feeling.
Oh. It's like you're pushing a lead weight around.
Yep, out there all by yourself on a super speedway track.
Yep.
Cody decided he didn't want to stay in line. He wants to lead for a little bit.
I think that's when, that may not have been it, but there's one point I heard him talking about, we need to quit racing each other.
Maybe Cody was just getting a little warm.
Might have been. Said, I need to get some clean air for a minute.
We only have 24 laps to go.
Yep, and if you look on the track map, it looks like we've gotten a little more distance on that second group there.
It does. We're all tucked under the 87 up there on the back stretch right now. I'll tell you what, that DVM really knows how to push a car.
Oh, yeah.
And so does Steven Gibson. I mean, whenever we were... this race was such an awesome race.
I don't like to push in the corners, but I will push in the straightaway. But being back there where I was at, I didn't want to take a chance on pushing Steven and messing DVM if he's pushing you. It actually caused a problem.
Well, by pushing, I mean not actually touching, but staying tucked up under the bump, the spoiler. That makes a big difference. If you can stay tucked up underneath that spoiler, and you don't even have to touch anybody. Track like Daytona, sometimes it's tough going through the turns and with the bumps and stuff like that. I didn't notice any of that here at Talladega.
I didn't either. The track was really smooth.
So it was pretty easy to hold your line, not do all that oscillating back and forth.
Yep.
Now
we're coming up on a lap car.
Yeah, we're coming up. I think we're coming up on Ivan.
Yeah.
Here.
There's Ivan. Got a little aerial view.
There we are.
Yeah.
So now I'm leading this pack, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a little draft off Ivan. Wait a minute. Ivan went high. Nope, he's coming back low. Okay, so I'll stay low. Nope, he's going up in the mid. Oh, we gotta go around. Where is he going? I didn't understand where I needed to go around, or I couldn't follow him. It's all on me. I just couldn't figure it out.
Now I'm back there driving blind, saying, "Tell me which way you're going." Right here, Ivan picked up our draft, and I thought he was going to come up and stay with us, but I don't think he did.
He might have some kind of damage.
But those guys are staying tight.
Yes, they are. 21 laps to go. Should be about time for them to pit. Is that Fingers and Aaron Sayer back there with them?
I'm thinking it is. Fingers is up on the high side, looks like.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Those guys are a lap down.
Yeah, they got back in line to get a little air to keep up with that group at least.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny got a good run then.
$19 laps to go. Aaron's trying to get Kenny pushed up there to the pack. I understand what he's thinking here. If I can get him pushed up there to the pack, I can take advantage of that.
So Johnny's going to give him another run here. See if he goes back to the high side again. Yep.
Yeah. 2 cars it's just not going to win that battle right there.
No. I mean, look how long we've been running. We've had that one caution, and it's been really tight, close racing the entire race. And it's been clean.
Clean. Yeah, just the one caution.
I think that early caution where everybody had to get repairs made everybody behave themselves.
You're probably right.
Yeah. Because if anything's going to happen, it usually happens on super speedways like this. Very
Aaron,
easy to make a mistake.
Look at the progress Aaron and Johnny has made on that group.
Just 2 cars up there by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we ain't gonna catch them running double file.
17 to go.
Jesse caught wind of fingers up there in his passenger side window.
Yeah, do that free watch stuff again. That'll work.
But look how those guys have got it organized to stay right in the tire tracks.
Mm-hmm.
There's very little movement.
Looked like the 12 car was trying to squeeze those guys on the outside. Try to put them back in line. Is that 12 car? No, the 067 car. I'm sorry. $16 laps to go. And Mr. Softy Truck's still out front. With the help of DVM and
like the ice cream might be melting.
Stephen Gibson. Bob Williams. And there's Sammy behind Bob.
Yeah.
Scott Erickson behind him.
And there's Scott. So we got this pretty good group going right here.
Yes, sir. $15 laps to go.
If we're able to stay like this, it don't play well for the other guys back there.
Stephen Gibson's view out his windshield.
I think he's thirsty for some of that genuine draft.
Yeah. That's a pretty good observation. Rob, that's a pretty good observation.
I think we're getting ready to pit here shortly.
That other group will pit before we will.
Yep. We got a few more laps to go before we do that. Well, like Sammy dropped back a little bit. He was right behind me.
Excuse me. Johnny says, I'm going to do this by myself. "12 laps to go." Look at that track map. We're still a straightaway apart.
Yeah. It don't seem like far, but it is when you're on the track. It seems like you're turning.
Yep.
What amazes me is Johnny been staying on the outside more than he's been down low, and is staying with that group.
Yeah, he'll go out there. He'll go out there and
Yep.
test the high side, and then he'll go back in there and jump in the draft.
Yep. Build his momentum up, jump back up at the high side again.
Mm-hmm. It's got Bart right there, that 18 truck.
Mm-hmm.
Bart is really, he's a great person to run with.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Aaron's trying to help out. He's got Ivan behind him. 10 laps to go. We've only had one caution at the very beginning.
That's unusual for Talladega.
Are we about to have the big one?
Mm. And look at those three on the outside. I mean, they're pulling up alongside of them, getting a good run for the money.
Fitness time, fitness time.
And that doesn't help them trying to catch us. When they're running side by side up there, that just slows both lanes down.
Here they go into
All right,
the
here they
pits.
are.
We can't screw this up.
Yeah.
They're in. Good, clean entry.
Yep. Yep. Fingers Aaron and Ivan are racing for position, but it was helping slow down the bottom line, though.
Good entry.
Yes, smooth.
It's only a matter of time now.
Yep. And they're coming back out on the track as we go by.
Woo, man, what a train.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Of course,
no
with them
distance
coming
between them.
With them coming out behind us like that, they're trying to catch our draft.
Yeah, I think we were
would
going
benefit
way too
them.
fast. Here we go.
Yep. We decided we need to go on in the pits.
3 wide into the pits.
Yep.
Oh, big. Looked like DVM locked them up. So the 4 of us are in. The 4 of us are in the pits.
And I need to be a little farther, closer up to y'all. It delayed me on my pit.
Put that gas in. Get out of here.
Off he's
Whoa,
on.
went sideways.
Whoa. Yep. Well, I had a similar situation, but I had to check up twice because I nearly spun out with those old tires. So y'all got away from me coming out of the pits.
That was a great driving for DVM to miss me.
Oh yeah. Right here, I'm coming up to speed, and I'm thinking, why is Kenny driving so slow here? You know, and should I go below him and pass him? But anyway, so I come out, and it still seemed like he wasn't up to speed. So I'm trying to give him a little bump drive to get going. He just pulls up out of the way. Said, okay.
Now it's Steven, DVM, and myself.
And
First, second, and third.
Yep. Those 3 guys are hooked up, and now I'm talking about they are nose to tail.
Yep. 6 laps to go. Just got to go 6 laps here.
Yep.
And Steven's got the victory.
And I've lost the draft. And me and Kenny are racing each other side by side, and I finally get by him because that wasn't helping either one of us other than just slowing us down.
5 to go.
Yep.
Look at DVM. He's right
telling you.
on his bumper.
Yes, he is.
This is for the win up here. 5
Yes,
laps
it
to
is.
go.
Yep. And the way it is right now, if everything plays out right, y'all should be in good shape.
All we got to do is keep going.
Yep.
Oh! DVM blew his engine.
Mm. Ooh.
DVM is a pusher.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there goes my engine.
Boy, talk about catastrophic for 2 cars right there with 4 to go.
4 to go.
Stevens-
2 engines
Stevens by
blew.
himself with no help. With 4 to go, he's the sitting duck for those cars lined up back there. You can see on the track map where he's at and where they're
He
at.
just hit the start-finish line. Here
Yeah.
they come. Here they come.
They're in the dog leg now. And they're at the start-finish line.
Yeah, that was a fine time to leave you.
Yeah, fixing to find time to leave me, Lucille. Yeah, crops got left in the field on this one.
These guys see blood in the water.
Oh, yes.
DVM was he was running too hot and his engine blew. When his engine blew, I hit him, which it ended up knocking me into neutral. And when I tried to put it in gear, that's when my engine blew. But yeah, Rob was wondering if it was misshifts or...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, Rob. That's crazy.
It was crazy.
One of those things. Well, they say that's
Look at
racing.
Aaron. Aaron and
Oh, yeah.
Fingers.
Yep.
Two to go.
And that's for 6th and 7th with Aaron and Fingers.
See these three, they're hooked up. They're trying to catch.
Short track racing gets you every time.
White flag. Here's the white flag. Stephen Gibson's still out front.
If you look on the track map, he's not out front by much.
Jesse Hope in fourth. Here he goes. Stephen goes for the block.
Yeah.
Good miss. Everybody scrambled. Got Jesse pushing that number 7 of Cody Hunley.
That's all Steven could do to try to protect it. But
Yep. Kent Hunley right behind Jesse. Stephen Gibson's now in fourth. And there, oh! Jesse takes the checker flag.
Oh,
Yeah.
Out of
good
control.
race, good race.
Wow!
I'm gonna need a
that's
shot
not
of
your
liquor.
finish. Just a misfortune
that
on,
was so good. Way to
on
go,
DVM
Jesse.
and your part.
Good win.
Both y'all losing your motors.
Thank you, sir.
'Cause if
That was
hadn't
just-
happened, y'all would have had that one in the bag.
Said
But
good. 3
if
wide
is a big
wrecking,
word.
4 laps. Good.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
And we go back to the newsroom.
I better straighten up and look right.
That's it. Jesse Hope takes the win.
Yes, he does. Well-deserved win. They run a good, hard, very thoughtful race, and
Wow.
y'all
Cody.
had some misfortune, and they had some fortunes.
And Kent in third. That wraps up the podium. A good finish for Fingers.
Yes.
He's
Yes,
in the
it
top
was.
10.
Yep.
Wow, what an awesome race.
Yep.
I really like super speedway racing.
I pulled out a 5th. I'll take that. Top 5.
That's awesome.
Of course, that means I'm the 5th place loser. Not
know about
second,
all
being the
that.
first place loser. Yeah, that was a fun race.
Look at him. There goes Cody in there too, because he knows he's
Yeah.
a part of that. He's part of that victory.
Yep.
That is awesome. They deserve that. They stuck it out. They kept working. They didn't give up.
No.
My engine did,
Uh,
but they didn't give up.
yeah. No. It's all in the strategy. You know, you try to figure out what's best, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes it don't.
Oh man.
I did learn something very valuable though. Not taking tires on that last pit stop. I tried to come out like I did, after getting fresh tires, and that didn't work too well. Those tires did not have the grip when I got on the throttle trying to come out of the pits, and that's how I lost the draft with y'all. So
yeah, I didn't take tires
I'm
either,
learning.
and you noticed how sideways I was coming out of the pit stop.
I was the same way, but I got sideways twice. I gathered it up, got back on it, and did it a second time. So that's how I got so far back behind y'all. But oh well.
That was fun, and that was
If you're not learning something, you're not racing.
Yeah, that was a fun race.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate everybody being out there because it's no fun without you. That's for sure. And
we appreciate those guys hanging out with us in the chat. It's very important to get y'all's feedback as well.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, that's gonna wrap up another episode of the watch party. Do you have anything else you need to say, Bob?
Anybody interested in joining the Action Racing Series, just go to iRacing and search us out there, iRacing Series, and throw your name in the hat, and Tom will check you right on through.
We love to have you guys out there. It's no fun to race around these tracks by ourselves. But yeah. Again, if you want to meet up somewhere like at Bristol, we're trying to plan that. So let us know if you're going to be out at the Bristol race, and then we'll make sure that we swing by and share a cold beer or something.
Yeah, I was wondering who's going to be designated driver from that place. That hadn't been talked about.
Yeah, I'm not driving.
Get an Uber.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and lock it up, and we're going to call this an episode. It's going to be in the can, and we'll see you guys again next week. If you're out there watching and you're not a racer, but if you are a racer, I'm sure I'll see you guys a whole lot sooner next week. If you are racing with us, it has been. All right. With that being said, I'm going to sign off. You guys be good.
Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe.
Absolutely.
Beyond the silence, where echoes are timeless, there's a place that we can find, where visions are perfect.